My name is Tony Quill, and today we will start a long and epic journey. A journey to become a millionaire by the age of 30. This is the first episode, and we'll be planning to post a new episode every single week on Fridays. So be sure to subscribe to see if we're getting closer or farther away from our goal every single week. I'll be getting my hands dirty and trying out different careers and side hustles myself. From freelancing, creating e-commerce websites, doing magic shows, to creating a venture startup, I'll take on various challenges to see what works and what doesn't. So will we be able to achieve this goal? Let's take a moment to see where we are right now in our journey to become a millionaire by 30. Right now, I'm 20 years old, meaning that I have 10 years to reach this goal. Specifically, this means I have 3,483 days left. Let's take a closer look at the numbers and where I'm at right now. In my personal checking account, I have $5,000. In my business account, I have $8,000. In terms of my current investments, I have $6,000 in a Fidelity Roth IRA. I have around $16,000 in a Robinhood account. $9,000 of these dollars are in a 4% savings fund, and $6,000 are in stocks. I also have $700 in Acorns that I kind of forgot about. I'm probably going to take it out and move it to my Robinhood or something. So this means I have a total of $40,501.48 in the bank. Now let's put that into meaningful perspective. My goal is to reach $1 million by the time I'm 30, so I'm currently 4% of the way there. It may seem like a small percentage, but I'm excited about the progress I've made so far and the potential for growth in the future. Now, many of you may be wondering, how did I get here in the first place? Getting my first $40,000 was not an easy task, so let's break it down. One of the biggest chunks of change that I have earned is from my software engineering position at HP Enterprise. Although I only worked for around 3 months during the summer, I earned nearly $20,000 quite comfortably, as I had the option to work at home for 4 out of the 5 days of the week. For a short summary of what it was like to intern there, it was a great experience. I learned a lot as a system software engineer, and I would highly recommend it. If any of you guys are computer science students yourself and are interested in learning more about my experience and how I got this internship in the first place, let me know in a comment. For my next $2,000, I earned this from Fiverr, from editing people's resumes. Since I also struggled a lot with the computer science job application process, I decided to approach it as a true engineer, reverse engineering how applicants get rejected through systems like the ATS. Through my personal findings of landing a computer science internship with minimal experience, I was able to apply these concepts to help other people as well, with many of my clients getting to the top software companies, including Amazon, Facebook, Nvidia, and MasterCard, even without years of previous experience, aka truly entry-level jobs. Now you may be wondering, what is my largest chunk of change? What's the thing that's generated me the most money? Totaling $29,000, it was through my e-commerce website, Ergwin. For you sharp-eyed viewers out there, you may notice that this product is actually dropship, but I'm a little weary of outright saying it's dropship, because I don't want to be connected to those paid dropshipping classes that are basically scams. Here's the best way to think of it. If the salesmen that sell these online courses make so much money through dropshipping, why would they need any of yours? I personally didn't buy any courses because most of them are scams, and I'm gonna say, it's a lot more difficult than people make it seem. And the largest issue is that your sales will eventually stagnate once they hit a ceiling. However, if you need a low-cost way to make your first $10,000 to $20,000, it's not a bad option. Just please, for the love of God, don't pay for any of these scam courses. Now logically, due to my success in dropshipping, Amazon FBA seemed to be the next option. However, Amazon FBA blew up in my face, and I ended up losing around $40,000. Oh, not 40,000, Jesus. I ended up losing around $4,000 through FBA. I have a lot of rants about Amazon FBA, but the biggest one is that it's super expensive to start, as not even counting inventory costs, it costs $40 a month to be a seller, but more annoyingly, it costs around $1,000 if you want to post images on an Amazon listing. You heard that right. If you want to post those Amazon images in your description, you have to pay $1,000. Why does no one talk about this? Well, it's because it's a little convoluted. This is because Amazon will only let you post images in the description if you legally own a trademark. and you'll probably end up spending around $1,000 for lawyers and legal fees. So, if you guys are interested in a more in-depth video about my mistakes with Amazon FBA so you guys can avoid mine, again, let me know in the comments. Personally though, I probably won't ever do Amazon FBA again. Man, there's so many videos I can create. So be sure to let me know what you guys want to hear. Since my channel is pretty small right now, these videos will be catered to exactly what you guys want. So every single word you guys leave has a big impact on where this series can go. I'll also talk to people who have already achieved financial success in different fields. I'll be picking their brains, learning from their experiences, and getting valuable insights into how they made their millions. As I reflect on my progress, I'm grateful for every opportunity that I've had, recognizing the many privileges that I've had throughout my life, from having access to high-quality education to something as simple as being born in the US. However, I also acknowledge that despite these advantages, I will have to be resourceful and ambitious. I'll face obstacles and setbacks along the way, and I'll be sharing those moments with you too. And now for my biggest loss. My biggest loss was trying to create a resume editing website, essentially the same as my Fiverr, but on my own site. My biggest mistake was how I marketed it. I wasn't very good at marketing, so I decided to pay for a marketing team to get the word out there. This ended up costing me around $11,000, as the company charged me around $3,000 a month. They had really big promises, they talked about how they worked with really big clients, but at the end of the day, they never delivered. Other than the sunk cost of paying this ineffective marketing firm, it still generates around the same amount of money as my Fiverr. Although, if I had a do-over, I definitely will not be making the mistake again of hiring this terrible social media marketing, digital marketing, whatever the name of the company was. Terrible. Waste of $11,000. Anyways, on a more positive note, another source of my income has been through freelancing, videography, and photography. I've been able to leverage my passion for photography and videography to earn money by offering services such as real estate photos and videos, weddings, lawyers, protests, and events. Honestly, I got into videos and photos just because I enjoyed it. But I decided that to afford all of this expensive camera equipment, I needed to make money as well. Even after spending thousands of dollars in lenses, camera bodies, and lighting, I still managed to have a net profit of $1,000. Sure, it may be one of the smaller ventures out there, but it's probably the one where I've had the most fun. And by the way, that's profit. So even though I spent over maybe $2,000, $1,000 in camera equipment, I've been able to make around $3,000 to cover all those costs. And to end on a positive note, I've also made around $3,000 in profit from a variety of other sources. These include selling products on eBay, Mercari, and OfferUp, earning ad revenue from my Google Ads blog, my YouTube channel, and my Amazon affiliate links. As you guys can see, I'm really trying anything out there that I can to reach this goal, and I want to document every step of my journey, showing both my successes and my mistakes, so that you can learn from them and do even better yourselves. Maybe you guys will become a millionaire in half the time, 1/4 the time, maybe even 12 months. I don't know how crazy you guys are, but hopefully I can document everything that worked for me, and you guys can take that information and create something amazing from it. Also, this is an editor's note. I only realized this after editing. I've also made money doing magic shows and corporate events, such as doing stage magic, birthday parties, those sort of things. That's kind of the whole reason why this channel is called Tony Pro Magic. But honestly, I've done a pretty bad job actually tracking how much money I earn through magic tricks. So yeah, I'll be sure to keep a better track of my money later on in the series. I'm a very disorganized man. I live in a disorganized room. And I've always viewed magic as a hobby, but now that I'm thinking about it, I made a decent amount of money from it. So I guess if you guys want a fun side hustle, maybe I could teach you guys magic tricks. I don't know. Anyways, that's about it for the first video in this series, so be sure to let me know what hustle I've mentioned that you want to learn about, or if you guys have any ideas what I should do next. See you guys next